They really tried it. Sales over the phone, whoo, it's not for everybody. If you can't tolerate people hanging up the phone in your face, don't do it. If you can't tolerate cold calls, don't do it. We're gonna move on to a different topic. We're gonna talk about Lyon Marketing Agency, okay? I made this video because no one else on YouTube made this video, and I want the person who's watching this video, who was much like me, who was considering them, I don't want other people to be misled. Save your $10. I spent $10 so you don't have to spend $10 if you want to spend $10. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Hustler family? It's your girl Sage the Hustler here, back today with another video. You already know me, S-A-G-E. Yes, I did steal it from Sage the Gemini, so you already know what time it is with me. Before I get into it, go ahead and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know when I post. Go ahead and comment and share to everybody you know, okay? Oh, this is going to be talking business things, so we got a lot of things to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Hustler Mania one-on-one with sales over the phone. I have to pull out my resume because I think the last time I worked sales over the phone was like 2015. And they really tried it. Sales over the phone, whoo, it's not for everybody. I would not recommend it for everybody. If you don't like talking on the phone, don't do it. If you don't like selling, don't do it. If you can't tolerate people hanging up the phone in your face, don't do it. If you can't tolerate cold calls, don't do it. If you don't like working on commission or having a status quo for every day, don't do it. Don't do it. I work for countless number of sales. I work for a water tech company where we had, our incentive was a $50 gift card if they complete a whole water test. And the water test, the gag is, so pretty much the system would call a whole bunch of new homeowners. Well, we wouldn't really know if they're homeowners or not. It would just be new numbers that were registered in the, I guess, like in the system. I don't know what system, but whether they just turned their phone on, whether they just registered whether they just hooked up their new phone when whatever company, I guess like cable companies or phone companies would just sell their numbers, and companies like these would just pick them up and take them, and pretty much they'll put it in a dial system, or you could physically call and you would just pretty much call these people. So there's many companies that do this, and they were just trying to get homeowners to allow a water technician to come to their home to do a water test. Now they're going to show you, it's a 3-hour for a $50 gift card. That was where I was working at. Now, they were going to show you a whole bunch of stuff with your water, test your water everywhere to show that it's hard. And in Florida, you know that our water is not soft at all. Like, we don't have good water. There's a whole bunch of minerals and nasty stuff in our water that they pretty much show you. So then they tried to make you purchase a water softener. Now, this water softener is thousands and thousands of dollars. And if you can't pay it outright, they give you an option to do a payment plan. That's if your credit goes through for it, because if it doesn't go through for it, then you can't get it. Now, the way that I was getting paid was, okay, I got paid for if they did the water test. I don't know how much I got paid for that, but I got paid hourly plus commission. So it was a little bit over minimum wage, maybe like $1 and some change above minimum wage at the time. That was when I was working like 5 years ago. Woo! 2015. And they paid me for if I was able to book an appointment and have the salesperson get through the door and complete the water test. And I also got paid commission if they actually was able to purchase the water test. There was also some type of incentives on, okay, if you were there on time for like the whole week, you would get this much on your paycheck. And then if you were, if you had this much sales, you would fall in this range. Like, they had their incentives and everything like that. That was one. Another one that I was working for was an AC service that was doing preventative maintenance on their AC conditioning unit. We would give them 3 prices. I think it was either $39.99, $49.99, and $59.99. Yeah, I was working in the hood. Side story, somebody got their car broken into. Like they left their Michael Kors purse in the passenger side of their car, I think, and then the people in the hood broke the people in the hood broke their window. And yeah, sorry that happened to her, but that's just a side note. That's what happens when you work in the hood. But that's why they say put your personal belongings in the trunk and don't let it be seen, especially if you have a fishbowl, because I got a fishbowl and I definitely need to get my windows tinted. But that was another job that I worked at. It was pretty much kind of the same kind of concept, but in a sense where if you fall into like 1 to 3 sales, you get paid this much instead of your hourly. Let's say if you got 3 sales or plus, you would get $10 an hour. If you got 6 sales or plus, you would get $12 an hour. So they always have a whole bunch of stuff going on. But honestly, sales is just not a job for everybody. It definitely wasn't a job for me, because it depends on who you work for. Like the last sales job that I had over the phone was for the water company. I think the 2 jobs that I worked for over the phone was the preventative maintenance for the air conditioning unit and the water company. And after that, I just did customer service on the phone, over the phone. But I felt like I worked for one more. Maybe that's it, yeah. But but yeah, so pretty much like it's not for everybody, you know. Sales over the phone is different. You get cussed out all the time because people don't want you calling their phone. That's how you put me on the do not call list, or they'll say take me off of your do not call list when they get mad, block me. They'll tell you to shut up. They'll cuss you out. Some people, they will literally waste your time because you call them so much. They might give you a fake address. They might give you a fake name. Like, I feel like I've seen it almost all for the sales company. Sometimes, even when the water technician comes to their house, they tell them they can't come in just to be assholes. Like, sales is definitely not for everybody. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it. But when the money is good, the money is good. But when the business is bad, the business is bad. Depending on who you work for, you might have leisure managers, you might not. Most of the managers I worked for, it was like small businesses, small offices, but you still had like a W-2. You were still on payroll. They're a bit more lenient, but they were also assholes. The managers were assholes. I remember one time this manager, one of the owners of the company, oh my gosh, I think he was sniffing on that cocaina, okay? His face was super red. This is what the water softener company. He came in there mad as hell because we wasn't making no sales. When I tell you this man was mad, he looked as red as a tomato. He was yelling. He said something. I don't know what happened, but he got mad when I didn't say good morning. He weird. I remember that day he had like told me to go home. He a weird person, and I hope he's laying off the drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do it. But we're gonna move on to a different topic. We're gonna talk about Lyon Marketing Agency, okay? Now, I'm gonna expose the truth about them. I'm not saying that they're a fraud, and I'm not saying that they're a scam. That's something for you to decide. I'm just saying the truth about what I encountered with them in my experience. I'm not calling them as a fraud. I'm not calling them as a scam, but I'm just telling you my encounter with them. So, as you may see, these ads show up, and I'm going to put the ads on screen. Ads on Instagram and ads on Facebook where they put Tyler Perry's face on the ads. Now, you go on their website, and it looks legit. Go on their Instagram, their Facebook, it looks legit. It looks like they're helping people. One of the posts they had put was that they had pretty much helped put one of these celebrities on. And it's probably like a face that you have seen before, that I know I've seen before. And I'm going to put it on screen. His name is Coy Stewart. I'm going to put his Instagram on screen as well. And maybe you'll be able to like get a better feel of his face. So like as you can see, he's certified. He has like 200+ K followers. I'm sure you guys seen his face before. He's an actor. I think I've seen his face on like one of the CW shows, maybe like a superhero show. I'm not sure, but he's well known. So they have him on his page. They have a picture with him saying that, oh, you know, he got their start with him. They have other people on their page on Facebook as well, you know, and they say that they help them find their career. I'm dropping M&Ms all over the place. Let's look at their website. The website is legit. I clicked on the model and actor national marketing. Now, I'm in the position where I want to be able to expand. I want to be able to work with different people. One of the things that really caught my eye was this one girl that they shouted out on her page, on their Facebook page. I'm gonna show you guys a screenshot of it. Okay, Didi success story in 2019. Ooh, I'm gonna screenshot this because they really got me with this one. They really got me with this one. They said that she attended the Talent in Sync, which is probably different to what is different to what I wanted to do, because they have a Talent Sync for 2021. You probably have to pay thousands of dollars to even enter that talent thing, but hey, that's, I don't know. But they got me with this. They said that with Team Hawaii in 2017, and it has been non-stop ever since, breaking industry barriers at only 5'4". Didi has modeled national campaigns for CoverGirl, L'Oreal, True Match Makeup, Lacombe, Mineral, Bare Minerals, Love Home and Planet, and many more. So I was just like, oh my gosh. And it says that, you know, she's also the face of Jeans Warehouse, the leading fashion retailer in the state of Hawaii. So, you know, I go on her Instagram and she's legit, like, from what I see, because I've never had a conversation with her, you know. It looks like she's doing her thing, you know. It looks like she's doing her thing. She looks like a very pretty model. Like, she, you know, she is, oh, she's also a YouTuber. I hope you don't feel offended by this. I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm just trying to use the example as somebody who was posted on the Facebook and said that they got put on because they went to the talent agency. As you can see, they went to the Talent in Sync, I guess the talent event. So as you can see, you know, this kind of caught my eye because she's kind of in the realm of what I want to be in, as far as working as a model and doing different things, doing different campaigns, having different brand deals. So I was just like, okay, so maybe this can be a good opportunity to talk to them. Also, with the picture of Tyler Perry on there, I knew they weren't talking about Lionsgate, of course, but it kind of caught my eye just to be like, okay, so let me see what they're about. You know, maybe give them a try, because I really want to work on securing a modeling career, a consistent modeling career. So let me just try to see. I try to look at reviews on YouTube, but I didn't find any, and I try to look on reviews on Google, and Google sang like a canary, but I'll get to that. Let's get to the website first. So I did the model and actor national marketing. Okay. So as you can see, this is what they put on their website, and their website is going to be in the description down below. You know, I'm not going to read all this stuff because it's a lot to read. You guys can read it on your own time, but I'm just going to read a few highlighted words that I saw, so that I find very interesting. So it starts off to say, Lyon Marketing Group LLC is focused on helping the serious model and actor launch one's career. We are the superior go-to marketing firm for casting directors looking for new talent such as yourself. We are a full-service national modeling and acting mother agency and marketing group that works with male and female talent. Again, they say they are a full-service national modeling and acting mother agency and marketing group. So they are providing some type of service. Okay, cool. We work with all sizes and experience levels. LMG offers top-notch marketing and mother agency services and specializes in helping people obtain all the necessary industry standard marketing. Goes into talk about images for portfolio, composition cards, actor headshots. With our guidance and combination with the necessary branding tools, we set our talent up for success. They go on to say all these things, which is great. Cool. They even have an article. Cool. Whatever. Now, they say something at the end. It says, if you have a new face wanting to break into the industry the right way, or if you're just looking to take your career to the next level, please fill out the form below so that we can contact you to set up a consultation to discuss what marketing options we have for you to be set up for success. Okay, cool. Now, if you go to the page where it has, you know, where you fill it out, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, where I'm going to put like on screen, well, you can look at the website. It's where you fill it out. This is a form where you fill it out. Before you fill it out, it says do not fill out the form below prior to registering for your appointment with the click here above button. So they're telling you that you cannot fill this out. Don't even think about filling this out because it won't get far unless you click on click here. I don't know if you guys see it where it says click here. If you click there, this will pop up. A PayPal to their business giving you a set amount of dollars. Now, this number changes because when I was there previously, like last week or 2 weeks ago, it was $20. But then this week it changed to $10. So I was just like, I took that as a sign. I was like, okay, so maybe like I should try it, you know, $10. If I lose $10, I'm not going to make a crazy big deal out of it. At least it's not 100. At least it's not 20. Somebody's paying for me to speak with them in regards to their time. So I'm going to take a leap of faith and just purchase it. Because even before it says click here, it says we are at LMG are making the necessary steps amidst the COVID-19 outbreak to still meet with potential new faces until the pandemic passes. We are now offering one-on-one virtual Google Meet appointments only at this time. To reserve an online appointment with the Scout, click here. Now, it says upon registering for your Google Meet appointment, we encourage all applicants to come back to this main application page and also fill out the general information. But they also tell you do not even think about filling out the information without clicking on the consultation button or click here to book an appointment. Cool. So that kind of was like maybe I don't want to say a red flag, but it's questionable because it's just like, how are you telling people to fill it out, but then you're telling them don't even think about filling out the form if you don't pay for the consultation? Okay, you want to make your money. I understand it. You're telling people things. You're advising them of things. People pay for consultations all the time. I respect it. It's just $10. Cool. I'm the type of person where like sometimes when things are too good to be true, I kind of like, not even too good to be true, I like to do my research and I like to listen to reviews. I like other people's reviews so that I know not to make the same mistake. So if I type on Google, we're gonna go ahead and type on Google here, and we're gonna go Lyon Marketing Group LLC reviews, so you guys can see here. So we're looking at the reviews and they got a 4.4 on Google. People are saying that, you know, they have nothing bad to say. They have great things to say. They have great things to say. Then you fall into, okay, a bad review. This bad review talks about how, you know, it was, let me see, they're scammers. It was $20. They wanted me to commit to paying the full registration for the convention. So this is about a convention. I didn't sign up for the convention. I didn't want to go to the convention. That's not the consultation I did. It was for the modeling and acting. Now, this other person talks about how, you know, they were on it, but then they were on, hold on. Apparently they entered the meeting late. So I'm reading these things and I'm just like, okay, they don't apply to me. They don't apply to me. And on top of that, the company is messaging them back on Google. Cool. As you can see on screen. When you guys get the time, you guys can look at it. It's probably going to still be there, but yeah. Now, they're also on the Better Business Bureau. This really caught my eye. So this person said, and this was in February of 2020, LMG, please stop charging my credit card every week. When the card declined, they added another one to the bill. They are going to use my personal information to send to collections. They have not done my service yet. The rep changes the dates to collect more money. It's like, whoa. But then they go on and reply, and they say that you hired LMG for advancement of services on a payment plan. You have stood us up for every scheduled appointment you made. And they go on to explain it, and they go on to reply, and they rebuttal on Google and on the Better Business Bureau. So when they did their responses and they replied, I didn't feel like they were rude. I didn't feel like, I don't know, I just didn't feel any type of way. It felt like they were just defending their business just as business owners do with their company. Cool. But then I kept going and I kept looking at different websites. I click on this Lyon Marketing Group. This was in June of 2020. My experience with these scammers have been unfortunate. I have done my research before going here and giving them any of my money. I should have done, that's what you say, I should have done my research. The photos do not look professional for the thousands and some dollars they want you to pay for them, if you get that far. Look at what they display on their site. They don't manage talent as they claim. Everything you do costs money. Just to see them for the first time to sign a contract costs money, and this contract does not guarantee anything to you. And I have reached out to numerous people that they featured on their website. None seem to have pleasant experiences. And one said she was never paid to do promo for them. Not to mention, they have fake 5-star reviews on Google. It's sad that they prey on people who want to actually do something about their career. Is how these people make a living. Stay far away. So I'm like, this is something in 2018. Deceptive. Do not use this company. They are sneaky liars and very deceptive. A couple of years ago, they called me after I answered an ad looking for models. I answered the ad. I saw an ad. I should have used my better judgment, but I was excited about an opportunity. I was young then, but I'm not a minor, so I did go to the appointment. What will happen is they will try to get you a loan so that there's no one to talk you out of signing a contract and pressure you to sign papers saying that you give them hundreds or thousands of dollars for a package which is supposed to promote you, and that they'll give you a list of agencies that can help you. Anyway, of course, I bent to the pressure, and the people there are really condescending. They talk to you like you're beneath them. I didn't have that experience. Not really. There was one guy named Jason, his boyfriend, I don't remember the name. Anyways, to even have that first meeting, they charge you $150. I'm not paying $150 to meet with nobody. I'm sorry. That's for a consultation. I don't even think wedding planners make you pay that much, but I'm gonna keep going. Then they called me back a few days later to get my model shoot. They had some random guy posing as a makeup artist to do my makeup and hair, and it looked truly awful. I don't think he knew what he was doing. I looked like a clown. The pictures they took were absolutely crappy. Their editing was worse. A few weeks later, they gave me some photos in a disc and a list of talent agencies that's supposed to give me a big break and push me out the door. Since then, I've heard nothing from them, but of course they continue taking my money from my bank account, threatening that I'll go into collections. This is a shady business that is not upfront about what you're purchasing. They prey on young people wanting to break into the business. They are just sell photo packages. For some pictures on a disc, they charge me about $1,000. Unless you want to spend thousands of dollars on crappy photos that you could get at the picture people, then I would avoid this place. Not legit at all. Read the other reviews. You have been warned. Also, Jason was the guy who left that dumb review about taking pictures of a puppy on here. How special. Okay, so what caught my eye was that this is a shady business that is not upfront about what you're purchasing. And I agree. And let me tell you why, because I'm going to get into my experience. So this is just some of the things that I've seen. If you go on Google, you'll be able to read and do your own research. But again, when I looked on YouTube, I wasn't able to find anybody who was doing a review. So I think this is actually the first review on this company on YouTube. So even after reading that, I was so skeptic, and I was like praying. I was like, bro, should I really do this meeting? Like, what am I expecting? I want to give them the benefit of the doubt before I go ahead and use other people's experiences to define my own. Because at the end of the day, I can't really say too much about other people's experiences. Some were in 2018, some were in February of 2020, some were in June of 2020, but I don't know my own experience from December, what's today's date? December 9th of 2020, Wednesday. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Let me give them the benefit of the doubt. So let me get to it. Now, the meeting started at 1:30. Based on what everybody was saying, they're like, okay, if you show up late, you know, they even give you a message at the end. The message that they put is that during your consultation, a marketing expert will be delighted to spend time with you, mapping out a marketing and branding concept for you as one of our potential new clients. It is important to understand that when you come in for your appointment, it would be beneficial to both parties for you to come in with a positive attitude, a clear vision of your success, momentarily prepped, and able to make a decision the day of your consultation for your potential partnership with LMG is blocking out time to meet with you in order to map out a breaking concept to further your future in the industry. So they like to use a lot of fluffy words if you don't notice. With that being said, please take note that LMG requires 24-hour notice for any cancellations or rescheduling. All cancellations and reschedule appointments must be called in to the corporation office they give you the number. Applications who fail to provide a 24 hours notice may be lost to a $35 appointment no-show fee for the first time and opportunity loss. Now, they can take that money out involuntarily, and I'm going to tell you how. When you click for the consultation, the only appointment that you can place, the only way that you can pay for your appointment is through PayPal. They don't give you any other option. They don't give you a credit card option. They don't give you any type of option where you can type it in. The only way that you can pay through it is through PayPal. And if your bank account is linked through PayPal and they charge you, they can take it out involuntarily. And you guys know how hard it is to sit there and dispute a charge from PayPal, because with PayPal, it's like you're giving them the authorization. So I was reading this and I read that and I was just like, I have to take the proper precautions. I unlinked my bank account, I unlinked my credit cards, I unlinked my debit card, and the only thing that's left is my Cash App card on my PayPal, because I was just like, I cannot afford to get money taking out my account unnecessarily, especially during the time of this pandemic, and I'm not working like that. I need all my funds. So I'm just going to take the proper precautions, whether it's true that they take out the fee, whether they feel like they're going to take it out involuntarily. Me reading all these reviews kind of like made me want to take extra steps. And at the end of the day, I still wanted to go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt, because I'm like, what if they can get me, what if they can show me connections and help me network to other gigs and other jobs? What if they can connect me to other places, or whatever the case may be? Not other places, but other opportunities, business opportunities. So I'm gonna keep going. I followed the directions. Other people, as you see the reviews, some say Skype, some say Zoom, but this time it was Google Meet. Download the app. My appointment was at 1:30. I hopped on at 1, because that's when they sent the link. They sent the link. Well, technically, they sent the link at 1:01 via email. So as soon as they sent the link, I hopped on. I muted my camera and I muted my sound. I was just trying to get everything together, trying to get my setup, trying to make sure I look good, whatever the case may be is, because I know they wanted me to be there 15 minutes prior, which is at 1:15. Now, I received a message in the chat before I spoke to anybody, before I saw anybody's face. This was at 1:05. And it said, you guys will see it on screen. Please read the following. Sorry, y'all, I have candy in my mouth. I hope I'm not talking too much. Please read the below. I'm reading this. I'm not trying to make no mistake, okay? Please read the entire paragraph below. Once you have read and confirmed to the terms of today's meeting, we will call you at your appointed time. Hello, this is Jason Lyon from LMG Agency. Notice how he said LMG Agency. Again, LMG Agency. Lyon's Marketing Group Agency. Okay, cool. I am messaging you today to confirm my meeting. During this meeting, we will discuss you hiring in capital letters. Us as your marketing firm and where you best fit in the entertainment industry in our agency. Today's marketing package purchase price is $600. Once you let me know, I can prepare the proper bill of sale for today. I will be on at 1:30 to connect with you. Please make sure that you are in a silent place so I can hear you. I suggest logging on 15 minutes prior. We allow a 5-minute grace period for online meetings since they are only 15 minutes long. After the 5 minutes, you will need to pay for another private consultation if you miss your scheduled appointment at the link. If you miss your scheduled appointment at the link after rebooking, call Lori at the number to reschedule. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I paid $10 for you to tell me that you need $600 out of me. You couldn't put this in the email. I didn't even get to see nobody's face. I didn't even get to hear nobody's voice. The only thing I did was hop on Google Meets, and that's the first message I got in the chat, is that I have to pay $600 for a package. First of all, if you're supposed to be an agency, like you claimed, LMG agency, Lyon Marketing Group agency, an agency that you said with yourself that we are the superior go-to marketing firm for casting directors looking for new talent such as yourself. We are a full-service national modeling and acting mother agency and marketing group that works with male and female talents. Okay, you guys are saying that you offer top-notch marketing and mother agent services and specialize in helping people obtain all the necessary industry standard marketing materials such as blah, 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 blah. This is the things that you guys offer, which is great, which is awesome. But why am I paying you $600 to put me on? You know what I can use with $600? Why am I paying you $600 to put me on? That doesn't make any sense. So as soon as I saw that, I was just like, ain't no point for me to talk to y'all, because what? But I'm gonna make you guys make the decision. Maybe you guys feel like you guys can talk to me. Maybe you guys still want me to hear you guys out. So all I did simply was I messaged them. At this time, I'm not interested in purchasing a $600 package deal. Due to my response, do you still want to conduct the meeting? I should have screenshotted this, but unfortunately I didn't. And he told me that no, there's no point to conduct a meeting because you came into this consultation for you to hire us. So if you're not gonna hire us, then we don't want to conduct the meeting. That's pretty much what he told me. So I'm just like, okay, so you couldn't put this in the email? Yes, you took $10 out of me. Cool, you know, $10, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it because at the end of the day, it's $10. How do you know this was in my last $10? How do you know that there was a person that was trying to, you know, make it happen for themselves and they wanted to risk that $10 on you guys to help put them on, but yet you guys are requesting $600 out of them? Now, I'm not saying that this is a scam. I'm going to say it again and again, because if I get sued for this video, we're going to have a problem, because I never said, I'm not discrediting you guys. This is not defamation of character, and I'm not calling you guys a fraud or a scam. All I'm saying is your business is kind of shady. You don't 100% let people know up front what they're dealing with, because the message that you sent me in this chat, you could have put it in the email. And then from there, that's when people can book a consultation with you and say, okay, this is a package deal I'm willing to do. And not only that, how about you explain what you do in your package deal? Better yet, don't even put it in the email. Put it on your website. All the tabs that you have on your website, you should also put a tabs for rates. So that way people click on it and see exactly what type of time you're on, so that they can see, okay, this is a package deal that I'm paying for. And with this, I'm getting paid for, I'm hiring them as a marketing firm, as an agency to myself, or kind of like, I wouldn't even say PR, not necessarily PR, but this is a different type of agency. I work for a modeling agency, and they didn't ask me $600 for me to work with them. They didn't ask me for $600 for them to put me on. All they told me was, as an independent contractor, as an independent agency, as myself working with them, I would have to pay them a certain percentage fee once they are able to provide me with gigs. So if I don't get paid, they don't get paid. Once I get paid, they get paid, and that's how it should work. How are you requiring $600 out of me when you haven't put me onto anything? You haven't put me onto a gig. You haven't put me onto no type of casting call. You haven't showed me no way for me to make money. So why should I pull $600 out my Buddha to give to you? It doesn't make any sense. Again, this is not defamation of character. I have everything on screen. You guys already know what time it is. I'm telling you guys the truth. They're kind of misleading. I made this video because no one else on YouTube made this video, and I want the person who's watching this video, who was much like me, who was considering them, I don't know if they're legit, because I never got to the point to continue to work with them. Maybe you can hit up the people that I showed you guys on Instagram to 100% confirm if they're legit, if their experience with working with them was well. I don't know. But what I want to say is, All those things could have been done up front before someone goes ahead and pays for a consultation for you to tell them that they have to pay more money. You don't even see the person's face. You don't even speak with them, but this is what you're messaging them. So if you're messaging me something, you could have put it inside an email. You could put this on your website. You could tell us your rates, your package deals. This is what we do. So for $600, we can get you headshots, comp cards, this and that. And then we can give you a list of agency. For this amount of money, these are the packages that we offer. And that's how you can be upfront and honest. They said that they're accredited with the Better Business Bureau. They said that they've been accredited for 5+ years, but honestly, it's just like, it's kind of deceptive. You don't tell people 100% what they're walking into. You just put a whole bunch of ads and manipulative ads with Tyler Perry's face on it. We all know what time it is with Tyler Perry. We all want to be put on the way that Tyler Perry was put on. He got a whole come up story. So you choose to use his face for your ads. So you're trying to deceive people in a sense where you're making it seem like you're an agency working for the people, but in reality, you want to get hired for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Make your money how you make your money. But before you go ahead and market and do your ads, make sure you're telling people up front about what you want instead of putting a whole bunch of fluff on a page and putting a whole bunch of nice words to make it seem like you're just a regular agency trying to work with people, when really you're a agency that wants to get paid, that has package deals, that offers package deals for their clients. That's the type of agency you are. You're not an agency that would just hire people for free and provide them with gigs, and if they get the gigs, you get a percentage out. No, you're an agency that offers package deals to help jumpstart people's career, like you guys put. So to help jumpstart your career, we can provide you with headshots, we can provide you with photography, we can provide you with this and this, and we can put you on and help you out, and give you a list of modeling agencies that you can go to have gigs, or we can give you a list of jobs. You guys are kind of like a modeling school, but not really. So I hope this helped other people in regards to considering LMG agency or Lyon Marketing Group LLC agency. I hope it gave people more insight due to my experience, because again, I saw good reviews on Google. I saw people saying that it helped them. Then I saw other people that were like, it's a scam. But I wanted to find out myself. Again, I'm not saying that it's a scam. I'm not saying that they're not an illegitimate business. I'm just saying that the way that they go about things is a bit shady, and they're not clear cut on what they're asking of people before they sign up and pay X amount of money to do a consultation. Like whatever was put in this message could have been sent to me via email. You guys took $10 out of mine just to tell me something that I didn't want to sign up for. How many people tell you guys no when you tell them that they got to pay $600? And then on top of that, you're asking me to, once you let me know I can prepare the proper bill of sale for today, you haven't told me anything. All you told me was that it's $600. You haven't told me what's included in the package. You haven't went over what you can do for me. You're just telling me to pay $600 and let you know so that you can prepare the bill. Pay for the consultation at your own risk. Go ahead and pay for that $600 package at your own risk. By the time you guys watch this video, the price can fluctuate. The consultation price can fluctuate, because like I said 2 weeks ago, it was $20. Now it's $10. The package deal is $600. Somebody else said $1,000. So you guys never know. I'm just giving you guys a taste of what you're walking into. Please let me know if I helped anybody. Comment down below if you guys had a different experience or similar experience to help put people on, you know what I'm saying? So we can all, be enlightened about the situation, because I don't want other people to be misled. Save your $10. I spent $10, so you don't have to spend $10 if you want to spend $10. You know what I'm saying? So before I end out this video, comment down below, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are still on the road to 1K, so please help us reach our goal. Stay clean, stay blessed, and have an amazing day.
Yeah, comment, yeah, share, subscribe. If you don't, you wanna die. Gonna tell you this one time. This SageTheHustla on that line.
Japan.